Alright everyone, happy Tuesday evening. Sorry for how long it's been since the last video. I've been busy. I got a little bit distracted because my MR2 decided to spin a main bearing and die. And I spent the past few months basically preparing the car to swap the engine, and that's been a heck of a job. I mean, you've got to remove the engine from the bottom. You can't get out the top, there's not enough room. Yay, mid-engine cars. You got to get it out the bottom, and doing this in the driveway is very, very, very difficult. So it's taken a lot of my time. So yeah, the Pika 2 is a bit of a bastard, to be honest. And the new engine's under there with the old one, but yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, and the cross member there. Basically, the MR2 has taken over my driveway for the past, and my life for the past couple, and my money and my wallet. So anyway, right, back to the stuff you guys are interested in. So the Capri. I have still been busy. I've still done a fair bit of stuff. So in the last video, I think I was talking about the cooling system. So now that's in there, you can see got my expansion tank or header tank, whatever you want to call it. That's located. That's all good. Got my oil relocation kit. What else? Oh yeah, the drive belt and everything's on. I'm not sure if I covered the power steering setup. If I haven't, let me know. I will cover that for you. Basically, I managed to get the Discovery power steering system to work with a 2.8 Capri power steering rack, and it all makes together really well. I might do a video on that. Just let me know if you want me to do that. Anyway, so the loom, you see I'm kind of making the loom look a little bit better today. I've been sort of just tidying that up a little bit with some electrical tape. Tidying that up and stuff. I have also sourced a really nice pair, in fact an entire set of Recaro Shark Grey Recaro seats. They're nice too, a little bit of wear here, but for the most part the foam and the rest of the seats are in fantastic condition. I found these, they've been stored in a shed for about 20 years. So they've only seen about 10 years of wear or something like that. So you can see over here, I'm actually removing the material. I'm not doing it. I'm lucky to know a seamstress, and she is carefully taking the fabric apart and at the stitches, and she's going to make some templates and reupholster these. So I'm going to do them in black leather outside here, around the outsides, and a nice dark suede on the inside, and retain the Recaro badges and stuff like that. So it's look quite cool. It should contrast really well with these stainless steering wheel and sort of dark wood effect steering wheel there. Got black carpets, sound deadening, and a moon putty, a black moon putty roof lining, and of course the door cards are the the cool Recaro sort of cord and leather and stuff style. So it should look really kind of cool, really kind of old school muscle car. Should kind of, the interior should match the V8 note quite well, so I'm happy with that. Another cool thing is these wheels. I have got some JBW 15-inch by 8-inch wide wheels. These are the JBW RS 4-spoke replicas, and I'm running them on 205/50 R15. Yes, 205/50 R15 Toyo T1Rs. So that should be kind of neat. You can see I've got the whole brand new brake drums back there and everything else. Pretty nice. Next steps then will be to get the gearbox back in. I have the gearbox back from the motor engineers. I had a delay on that because basically the this doodah over here, as you can see, basically this hub-centric slave cylinder didn't have any seals in it. I bought it off eBay open package, and someone had basically removed all the all the seals. So I got the thing on the car, and it just leaked all of its fluid out, and now I've got the fun task of getting it back on the car again. So fingers crossed I can get some muscle at the weekend and get a hand to fit the gearbox back on the engine. Just chilling, ready for it. And that's that done, and I can get the prop shaft back in, which is just chilling out there. And yeah, the car should drive, which would be awesome. The first thing the car's going to do when it's mobile is go to the exhaust shop. So you can see here that I've currently got no headers or manifolds or whatever, because the ones I had did not fit really well, and my options were find some ones that Rubbermaid that fit really nice, or get them custom made. Now custom made is going to cost you about 300 quid in the north, probably a lot more elsewhere in the country, but I managed to find a pair of heads that fit really well and hug the block really nice, and they are Rover P5B Coupe heads. They're awesome. They fit really well. They literally are they come out about this far, and they exit right about here. It's perfect on both sides too. So if you are doing what I'm doing, or any other kit car, and want some really tight heads for pretty decent money, then the Rover P5B Coupe heads are the ones you want. They're pretty rare now, so you know, get on eBay as soon as possible to get them, because it took me about 6 months to find a decent pair. So and even those were kind of rough. So those, and out the metal finishes, getting the studs, you know, tied up and stuff, and then once the heads are on, I can drive it onto the back of a pickup truck or whatever, and get the car towed to the exhaust shop, and the downpipes made to the 2.8 system, which is out here, at the back. So that's that. I think that's it really. I'm trying to think of anything else that I did. No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Cool. So I'll update you guys once I can get the yellow mess off the drive, which is currently blocking me at the minute from going to the exhaust shop. Once I get that thing moving, I will get this into the shop, and then do some pretty cool videos with the exhaust notes and stuff like that. So that should be quite cool. And yeah, so anyway, stay tuned guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.